What's going on, YouTube? Back again with another video. It's been a while. It's been winter time here in New England, but we're gonna try to be better this year at making videos. We shall see how that goes. Been busy, got a busy year coming up, but we'll try to be a little more consistent with the uploads. Got a pretty quick one. Once I make this one, I'm gonna make a couple more about the Civic Type R. But in today's video, we're rocking a new exhaust for the Type R. I think this is exhaust number 4-ish that I've had. A local guy wanted to buy my AWE, so I said sure. Found this one, hoping it's a diamond in the rough. Not 100% sure that's going to be the case, but the fitment's good, the quality looks good, so let's get this unboxed. This is a thermal R&D exhaust, company based out of California. They make exhaust systems for a lot of different cars. All right, so I got it unboxed. Packaging was nice and protected. Has this style. Looks like it's foreign fitted to the exhaust. So here are all the pieces. Let me get them unwrapped. I say A+ for packaging. Let me get them unwrapped and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, so I got the whole thing out of the wrapping. So we got a muffler section, which has the Helmholtz design inside. Let's see. Thermal R&D branding on the hangers. I went with this one because a lot of FK exhausts aren't full 3-inch. This one includes a front pipe. This does not reduce or anything. It's full 3-inch, and it's full 3-inch all the way through, all the way to the back. So you got front pipe here, then you have the mid pipe, so that connects to the front pipe. That connects to the front pipe. That goes up over the subframe. Then you have a decent sized resonator. This piece is next with the hangers on this piece, which is a different design. I've never seen that. But as you can tell here, this is laying flat, so that's how it's gonna sit in the car, but it jumps up, so it keeps the muffler nice and high. I know on my AWE, the muffler sat pretty low, so it's gonna give a little bit more ground clearance. And same thing with the res, because this is gonna sit like that, and as you can see, the res jumps up, so the ground clearance is definitely much better than the AWE. And as for the tips, they connect with a different style clamp as all the other ones, but the tips are factory style, with the middle one being slightly smaller. You can see it's got some sort of, I'm assuming for sound. I'm not 100% sure. Down in there, 3 tips, polished. Got the thermal logo, like I said. But these outer tips are bigger, but the center pipe is bigger. Most of the exhaust comes out of the center, I believe. That's how it is on the AW. When it's cold out, you can kind of see most of the exhaust just comes out the center one. So the other two are kind of just for looks, and the clamping system that this uses is double compression clamps, which aren't my favorite. There's the one for the tips. This is a little different. In the past, I've had issues with these, but I'm hoping these worked well. If not, since they all are just open steel that butts together, or stainless steel that butts together, I'm hoping if I do like this exhaust, want to keep it, it'd be super easy to do V-bands on this, which is always a possibility and definitely the best connecting method in my opinion. Here's what I was talking about with the AWE, how it chokes down here to 2.5, and this is on the front pipe. Also, the AWE does not have a hanger on the front pipe, which is kind of odd, but the slip fittings have the exhaust on for about a year. Looks like it's in decent shape. It never hit a winter, so. All right, so we're under the car. So we're looking at, this is the bottom of the downpipe. You got 1, 2, 3 bolts that go through the front pipe. That's where you're gonna put the copper gasket. And then this is the exhaust hanger for the front pipe. And you're gonna go up over the subframe with it. Super simple. I'm gonna slap it in, show you guys how it looks, then we're gonna work our way back. All right, so got the 3 bolts in. Also, a little pro tip on the hanger: squirt a little WD-40 into where the hanger goes and bend it back. So the fitment, actually, I feel like out of all the front pipes I've had, this has the most space between everything. So fitment seems really good, especially when you come back. Oh, working on a creeper is tough sometimes. There's quite the amount of room, and I believe, yeah, there's some wiggle here too, so pretty good fitment. Ain't bad. We don't want any rattles. Alrighty, so I got this front pipe bolted to the mid pipe here. Got the hanger right here. So just a little tip for install: snug those down, but don't tighten them all the way, and then work your way back. And then once you have everything pieced together, you can work your way from the front to the back in order for everything to sit right. Get that fitment perfect. All right, so we got the last straight piece on. Then we got the back two hangers. Got the clamp on. And then on the muffler, there's just this one and this hanger. So I'm gonna grab that. We'll get that fitted. And then all we gotta do is put the tips on. Then tighten everything up, get the fitment correct. Let's go. All right, got the tips mounted up. You wanna hit the tip with a rubber mallet just to get it over the lip. Then this has the split clamp that's kind of like rounded to hold that on. So the tips look. So I'm gonna go back through and snug everything up, and then we'll give her a little quick cold start, see how she sounds. All right, so that wraps it up. I got everything snugged up. We'll slide back a little bit here. I'll show you the tips. Bang. So the tips are honestly nothing like too special. I would say they're like the same. They have the same design as stock, but just a little bit bigger. And I think they look a little better than the stock ones. But if you're in California, this might be a good exhaust for you just from looks wise, because you got the muffler and the three tips, of the smaller one in the middle resembles the OEM one. So maybe you can trick a couple cops. But either way, if you're in Cali, you're getting stay refed. Sorry. But from what I've heard, it's pretty loud. So we're gonna get some sound clips. I'll probably strap on the 360 cam and hang it from up there. But overall, the fitment is pretty good. The only thing that was tight was the front pipe over the heat shield on the steering rack. Once you tighten the clamps down, it was a little tight, but I wiggled it around. I adjusted it a couple times, and it's definitely not going to rattle. Also, these double compression clamps, I did a test to make sure nothing was leaking, and they were pretty solid. I'm pretty impressed with those. So let's get some sound clips of this. And I also want to let you guys know that I have a RV6 660 turbo and a PRL 5-inch catted downpipe, so that's going to change the sound a little bit, especially on wide open throttle. But cruising around should be pretty similar to the stock turbo. Alright, now we got the car on the ground. So as you can tell, the muffler sits nice and high. Really gotta get down below. Looks good though. Like I said, kind of OEM plus look with the tips. as you saw those sound clips, I plan on getting more. Probably gonna make a separate video of a pure sounds. I gotta get my external mic figured out for the 360 cam. Try to get rid of some of that wind noise. But let me know what you guys think of the exhaust. I've had it on for about a week and I like it so far. So far so good. So keep your eyes out for the next video. I'm gonna make a pure sound. We got plenty of content coming this year. And that's pretty much it for today's video. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe. We got a lot of FK8 content coming and maybe a couple surprises. Carlos finished the LS swapped Z, so we're gonna have some content on that. So keep on the lookout. Gonna be a good year. Ciao.